Lisa and welcome back to my channel. Now earlier this week I went to Waitrose and I found something pretty amazing. On Instagram I showed you and asked you guys if you would like to see a video. And by popular demand, we're going to make a Halloween gingerbread house. Okay, now I've never done anything like this. Last year for Christmas I made a traditional gingerbread house with my mom, but never a Halloween one, and never on my own. Now when I looked at the box, it shows you that they have the cookies, we're going to get a sitting plate, the royal icing, and then all the different kinds of candy. Okay, I think the best way to get started is just to open the box. Okay, so we have our two colored royal icing, black and orange. Then we have all these nice candies, 4 different kinds. Our nice gingerbread cookies. I'm so glad they're not broken. I was scared of that. And then it looks like we have a nice tray. This will make it easier to set the house when the royal icing is drying. Oh yay! And instructions. Okay, first I'm going to read the instructions. Okay, let's quickly just organize our area. I'm going to keep the box right next to me so I can look at what it's supposed to look like. The candies I think we're only going to use at the end. I am going to need my instructions, the royal icing, and the cookies with the setting tray. Okay, let's start by cutting cookies. Oh, they smell delicious. Here you guys can see all the different pieces that we will need to assemble the Halloween gingerbread house. Okay, now the first instruction says that I should knead and massage the royal icing to make it a more pipeable consistency. So let's get kneading. Okay, kneading's all done. Now the instruction says I have to take this piece and gently break the sides apart. I hope I don't screw it up. I didn't break it! Yay! Okay, my icing's ready, the cookies are ready. Let's get molding. I'm first going to start with one of the big sides. Let's pipe this side. I want to make sure that I use enough royal icing so that the cookies will actually stick together. I don't want to bolt to the second story and then the whole thing collapses. Now before I add this cookie, I'm also going to put some royal icing here so that the two walls can stick together. Okay, you guys, don't laugh. I think I actually made a mistake. This cookie is not going to cover this side, so I think I glued it the wrong way around. So, nothing a little bit of royal icing can't fix. Just put some more icing here. Now I can see there's still a gaping hole here, but I can fix it later with some royal icing or candies. At least my structure will work now. now we're going to leave this to set. Okay, so we have left the gingerbread house to set for about 20 minutes. I think the royal icing is starting to set nicely. Now we're going to move on to the second story. I've decided to rather use the orange icing now to help build the structure. I want to make sure I have black and orange icing left when we decorate. So this is what our house looks like now. The next step is to put the roof on. So this is what our house looks like so far. We've had a little bit of issues with the orange royal icing. There and there is a hole in the bag. So every time I squeeze the royal icing, it doesn't just come out the tip, it also comes out the holes. But we'll figure it out. Next, we're going to move on to the second story. I was having a lot of trouble with the orange royal icing, so I decided to transfer it to one of my piping bags just to make the process a little bit easier. Let's add the other wall. So much easier and neater. Just putting some royal icing on the inside, again to make sure that the structure is nice and strong. I'm going to be very sad if this thing collapses at the end. I think our house looks really good so far. Again, we're going to leave this just to set, and then we'll just put on the final touches. We're almost done building. Okay guys, we're almost done with the building. We only need to add the roof and the chimney, and then we get to decorate. So I'm going to take my orange royal icing and start putting the roof together. So we're first going to stick the two cookies together. And then we're going to stick it on the roof. And now we can start decorating. We're first going to start by covering the roof with black royal icing. Now to make it a more spreadable consistency, I'm going to add a little bit of water. And then spread it evenly over the roof. Next, we're going to use our cute little bat candies and place them on our chimney. Then we're going to color in our windows with orange royal icing. Again, to make it a little bit more spreadable, I will add a little bit of water and smooth it out with my palette knife. Then we're going to add the window frame using the black royal icing. And then to finish off the windows, we can add those cute little candy bats. Now normally we would cover a gingerbread house with white icing to make it look like snow. But for our Halloween version, we're going to use the same technique but use our black royal icing. We're going to cover the rest of the roof with a black royal icing and then sprinkle some of those candies on top. To decorate the top of the roof, we can add these jelly beans and then finish the roof off by adding a spider web. For the last finishing touches, we can add two little bats at the top of our house and draw the outline of our front door. You guys know how much I love Oreos, so for the dirt outside, we're going to use crushed Oreos. And then we can use the remaining candy to make a little pathway. I think this house looks deliciously spooky. And there you have it. You guys, this was such a fun video to make, and the Halloween gingerbread house looks so much better than I thought. It was really fun and it was fun learning with you guys. If you want to see more videos like this, please don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. And if you want to know when I post new videos, you can also click the bell button and you'll get a notification as soon as I post a video. Hope you have a fun Halloween month.